my stuff is messed up. Ah! Remove. What is going on here? My camera got messed up yesterday because my kid was messing with this. So let me fix this. Meow. Oh, I did not realize how much of a hot mess I'd be this morning. Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber. And if you know me, I have faltered on my stitch pattern from even last night. I started a second bag and I'm loving the stitch, but then I was like, I don't know, I wanted to do something different. So, I don't know, I guess I was feeling inspired, but not inspired, I guess you could say. And then I decided I was going to try the feather stitch. So I tried the feather stitch. Love the feather stitch, y'all. I love this stitch. But then I got to thinking about it this morning, and this, as pretty as it is, my concern would be all those loopies getting caught on something while this is being used. I would be concerned about this getting caught on things. So I decided I would just maybe grab some yarn and play with stitches with you guys today. Maybe you could throw some stitches out there and I can try to play with them and see what we think. So let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Angela and Lisa. I was just talking with Lisa and Erin. Good morning. Marianne, Grammy Rita, Lana Nana is here. Melissa J. Let's see, and Valerie, good morning. So I pulled out my stitch dictionaries, and one of the stitches I want to try that's not in here necessarily, is that not coming off of there, is the waffle V stitch, because one, it gives me the Irish stitch that I love to do, and two, it gives me the post work that I also like to do. Okay. Where did the rest of those go? Right there, maybe? So, yes, I faltered on my stitch thing yesterday. So, why does that keep coming up? Let me close pages. Delete. Whew, I'm actually warm down here today. And quit that. Okay. So, what are some stitches that we could play with, or do we just play? Of course, that has to be on the Iris page. Do you guys have any ideas? You're waiting on your hipster yarn. Woohoo! I should be getting my Dawn yarn today. My Dawn yarn. My Dawn A. My Dawn A. Even though she's just Dawn. Nope. I actually have an extra light on. I don't know, right here. So let me try to bring this down a little bit more. I don't know. Good morning, Monique. I do have an extra light on behind me. I don't know if that's making a difference. I'm just trying to light things up behind me instead of making it so dark. It could be also my shirt's light and I have lighter stuff on it, my camera tends to make things around it dark, so that may be it too. I've already looked at the Alpine stitch, Erin. I've already considered that one. I like that one too, but I think it requires... Good morning, Melissa G. I like that. I like that you put daughters. We're all your daughters. This would look kind of neat. This one right here. I think right there, the brickwork. Let's see. Multiple of 4 plus 2 chains plus 3 chains. Let's see. Yeah, you go into the 4th chain. So it's really just, whew. I don't know why I'm like warm this morning. Yes, did you ever get your arm back from the beautiful kitten? Cat? Alpine stitch. Do, do, do. These are all meshy stitches. That's why I'm passing them by really quickly. Do, do, do. Raised triangles. So you do 3 double crochets and then you cross it with a treble. After an hour. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the feather stitch is really pretty, but I would be concerned about it getting caught on things, especially in a bag. You know, because we whip those things around and we utilize them so much that I worry that they would get caught and then it would just ruin the stitch. And yeah. Good morning, Sanita. Hugs to you, my dear. I saw your recent posting on your YouTube. I am so sorry for your loss. I don't know. This is driving me crazy again. I'm in one of those moods again, Erin, where I don't know what stitch I'm looking for, you know? I think I'm going to try the waffle V stitch with this instead, because it's pretty cool. I'm going to try it and see what it comes out doing. Your cat is being extremely clingy. Well, our cat hasn't been making her appearance here lately. Well, she was here last night when my husband and I were at the computer desk getting passport pictures printed. We're trying to print our own pictures to see if they'll take those, you know, and not have to worry about them taking them there, which, you know, if they end up not accepting our pictures that we took and printed, then we can, well, he's like, we'll just take them when we get there. I'm like, all right. And while we were at the computer, the fur child decided to make her appearance. I'm like, well, hello there, finally. This hair likes to stick out over my ear when I'm wearing my glasses. Just likes to stick out. Yeah, I love this feather stitch. I think it would work better if it wasn't double stranded, maybe with like a chunky yarn or something. I don't know. I think it'll still be loopy. Loopy, loopy, loopy. All right, let's frog this white out. I love the size of this bag. It seems like every stitch I put on here, though, makes it feel like it gets bigger. I think that's just because I'm not used to this size of bag. I bet to the test when it's not so hot, both Iris started just have to do the body. No worries, Sunita, you're fine. It is really hot out right now. All right, we'll do post offices and yeah. The fish tank TV. Good morning, BB. Yeah, we just tried ourselves, see what happens. So he has appointments for us tomorrow at a location that does all the stuff. So yeah, he set us up appointments to do all that. Good morning, Jennifer. Oh my word. My arm's getting tired. What about the picot stitch? The picot stitch. Let's look that up, Angela. Thank you for giving me an option to try. Let's look at the picot stitch. Picot. Now are you thinking picot stitch like where it just goes on the edge? Or more of a nubbly stitch? Where you do like a single or a treble and a single in the same stitch and it gives you that little nubby that sticks out. Any other ones you guys want to look at? I love my iris stitch, so that's why the waffle V stitch was like, ooh, maybe we try that one. It's different. I haven't done it on a bag yet that I know of. So it's kind of a waffle stitch bag, but it's not the waffle stitch. It's in my mind, it's just a raised V stitch. And I've been using it for a while, so I'm like, let's see if I get this hook out. There we go. Good morning. Miss Monique, what's a stitch that you like in bags? You decide. Well, I want you guys, seriously though, I want your help. Just throw stitches out there that you like, that are your favorites, you know? Stitches that you've done in patterns or something, and you're like, ooh, I really like this, you know? Like, I want to learn new stitches, and like, I want to learn what you guys like. I know we like texture, which so do I. Let's see. So this, it said this would work, or my math said this would work, so just gotta figure out how. The moss stitch. So we could do that. This is our base that we're going off of. Let's see. Let me try this. Simplistic stitches that are not yarn eaters. Okay, well, I know, yeah, that's like half doubles. Crossover stitches are pretty, yeah. Think post work, you know, kind of things if you want. Also, on while you're thinking of the other stuff. Okay, so hold on. While you guys are throwing some stuff out there, I'm gonna do something. One. Here, 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 here. All right, it only skips 2. How many do you skip between an iris stitch again? It's not 2, is it? Extended single crochets. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's cool too. Oh my word, Melissa, so was I. So I was too. It looks like the star stitch, but it's completely different. It's 3 single crochets in together versus the stars, you know, the 2-row repeat of the star stitch. Yeah, it was. I don't remember whose video I was watching, but I was watching a Trinity stitch this morning too. Lisa, I can't remember either. Like, I love the iris stitch, and I'm sitting here going, how many do I skip again? Let's see if I can find it in here. Maybe. No, it was further this way, I think. The iris, it skips 3. Skips 3. Oh my gosh, I was watching that too. Okay, so we skip 1 though to begin, and then we skip 3. So 1 here, 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 here. I'm just seeing if it should work, because my stitch count divided by 4 works. Here, 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 and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and then there's 1 on the end, and I could slip stitch over to that. Your brain hurt chain. Yeah, I watched the Trinity stitch this morning too. I don't know what the stitch count is for that one. It's like a star stitch, but it's different. It's similar to it, the star stitch in look, but not in execution. 51. So the stitch multiple says 2 plus 1. I mean, I could always try it and see if it works. It is a cool one. Oh, I hope it feels better, Marianne. Good morning, Frizzy! It said even number. Yeah, I know. I saw that, and I was like, but when you watch them do the first row, they go into the second chain, so then it ends up being kind of odd at the end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it ends up being an odd stitch count, even though you do an even chain. Because it's 2 plus 1, and then you add another one for the foundation chain. Two, 4, 6, 8. Yep. I found it in here. The Trinity stitch, number 34 in this book. Herringbone half double crochet. Now that looks cool. But it doesn't, I mean, it has some texture to it. The granule stitch. Good morning, everybody coming in. Tammy's. Good morning. You know, we never got into this book yesterday when Lisa's like, let's try the book. Pull out the book. It's so hard to tell what has texture and what doesn't. I mean, some are blatantly like in your face texture. But it doesn't have to be like in your face texture either. All right, for those of you just coming in, what are some of your favorite stitches? We are trying to redesign the bag because the feather stitch that I started doing, it's too late, like not lacy, loopy, like too many loops going on to get caught on things. So, ooh, I do like the bead stitch. I've already done the bead stitch in a bag and I was like, meh. I like the bead stitch, but I think it's better in like blankets or something. Half doubles and doubles. It's not too bad. Not too bad. What do y'all think of this one right here? The zigzag lozenge. Sounds like something you would take for a cold. The lozenge. I almost made it. 7 rows left and a small board. Oh, you're so close, Rebecca. Just get it done. You'll get it done. You'll get it done soon. You're so close. Spiked boxes. Raised double rib. This was an option that was given to me. This one, where'd it go? I can never get this right. This one right here. The raised double rib. We could do that in the middle. Maybe give it like some texture in the middle. What was the other one that you gave me? The raised brick, number 122. Oh, right here. It's right in front of me. This is another option right here. The raised brick. What do y'all think? Or there's the raised ripple. But this one has treble crochets. I wonder if we could alternate, like, you know, because they have doubles and trebles right here. I wonder if we could do half doubles and doubles. Make it a little bit shorter, not so long. Or we could do doubles and extended doubles. Right? Because extended doubles are essentially trebles, just without doing, you know. Which one do you like, Frizzy? Frizzy. Do, do, do. How does that one even work? There's the crinkle. The crinkle. The tulip or flower stitch. Flower Is the flower stitch the same as the tulip stitch, Melissa? I think it is. That would be pretty. Because it's just a V stitch with a cluster on top of it. You don't. The double extended double for raised ripple. Oh, are you talking about this one, Frizzy, Julianne? Which one? The raised brick or the raised ripple? Ugh, I can't see what I'm showing, so. And these are just kind of sort of simple stitches in here. The arrow stitch. I don't want to do the thistle, that's too much work. I don't run out. Oh, you like for gas? I hope you don't either. $71 a line double works with any numbers. Yeah. Any numbers, noting that the first 3 will count as the first double. That is a good one too. We could change colors with that one. How does that one work? That one's interesting. It's just a 1-row repeat too. Oh, you made it to the gas station. Oh, here's the PK. Or the, I don't know how you pronounce this. Like this PK, what is that called? I don't know how to pronounce that word. But it's got half doubles and doubles paired together. I like the forked cluster. That's pretty. Ooh, the forked cluster. That would be pretty with the color change. Or what I do is oh, you know what? I do this right here in a section. And then we do a section of something a little different on top of it. And then go back to this. And then go back to the little whatever we had between. Peak. Okay. The peak stitch. Okay. But yeah, like the forked cluster, like if we did that in like the solid white, and then we went to, not solid white, we do, yeah, solid wall, do it just in white. And then we do a blue section between it and another white section. And then we end with the red handles on top. We just need to find a stitch that would go with the forked cluster. It's 3 plus 2. It looks like it's a multiple of 3. And it starts and ends with a regular double crochet, so that should be fine. You do it all the time. Gas chicken. I thought that's what you were trying to say. Yeah, no, let's not do that again, Mama Melissa. Don't make me come down there and be mama to you. I mean, the granny chevron is also really pretty too. There's got to be a way to turn it into a chevron if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Let's see. So the forked cluster, and then we could do. Good morning, Sebone. Go get gas. Go get that gas. We could do. Ooh, extended half doubles in between it. That would be pretty. Right here. The extended half double crochet. Nothing too hard. A little simple, but it gives some texture. We could do the extended half double between the forked cluster. Where did that go? There it is. Okay, so we want this page. I want it to be something that you guys are excited about too. None of that has post work though. No, I think I got something wet or sticky on the back of my hand because it's stuck to this page, I think. No, it's over here. Gas chicken sounds intense, doesn't it? No, I don't want to play that. I don't want to play that kind of chicken. No, thank you. Okay, I don't know. I'm so indecisive, y'all. I need to clean off my book holder so I can actually use it. It's just storing things right now. It's so pretty. Look at the butterflies on it. I love it. Put that over here. Give me my scissors. Okay. You had 6 miles left. Whew! Crazy woman. Crazy woman. All right. Yes, everybody stay cool and hydrated today. It's gonna be warm. Okay, so we need to do a stacked single crochet in this first stitch. Okay, and then we're gonna do 1 foundation chain in 5th and 7th chain from hook. No. 1 FC. What the heck is FC? Oh, forked cluster. Gotcha. Okay. Why can't you tell me what it is? All right, so row 2 or step 2, chain 2, 1 forked cluster in chain 4 actually. Row 2. Here we go. Skip first. I need to do no. chain 2, next chain and following alternate chain. Okay. We're going to chain 1, and then I'm going to go back into this one, and then skip 1 and do the 3rd. And then I'm going to draw those together. Chain 2, and then go into the next one. Oh, wow. That's a ways, Rebecca. Oof. Oof-da. Chain 2. And we're just going to continue this all the way around. This doesn't have any post work, though. I'm going to do a round of double crochets. That's what I'm going to do. Just going to do a round of double crochets. We're just going to make this up as we go, I think. Round of double crochets. No waiting. I mean, I have 60 miles left in my gas tank, and I was driving back last night from dropping some stuff off at a UPS store for returns, and I was like, oh, I need to get gas, and because it's below a quarter of a tank. I have been like trained by my mother and husband to fill my gas tank up at a quarter of a tank. So when I get down below a quarter, it's like, oh, I need to start thinking about getting gas. There are times that I let the little ding light come on and say, hey, you need gas, and I still have 30 miles at that. I'm one of those that push it a little bit too, but I've also been trained that when I get to that quarter to fill it up. Y'all, I'm just doing straight double crochets right now. I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm just going to do some double crochets and see if maybe my brain, I don't know, for some reason I started doing that 4 cluster. And that's what I do. Ask Erin. I start making something and going, yeah, I'm not too sure I want to do this. So right now I am doing a round of doubles until I figure out what I want to do. So I'm doing something with my hands. I'm just doing double crochets for now. And then we can figure out okay, so here I should get down to 20 before I panic. I can understand it. The loopy twirly toe would look good in patriotic colors. Yeah, it would. It doesn't mean I do it. I think I'm sitting at about, yeah, same here. Like, I think I have like 60 something miles. It's just below that quarter of a tank. I don't need to go far, so I'm like, I just, I am finding for some reason, y'all, that these stitch dictionaries are just not inspiring me as of late. Like, I don't know, I just don't want to do a lot of them. I'm not, I don't mind doing complicated stitches, but it's like, like when it comes to making up a pattern, I don't want to use complicated stitches because I don't want it to be, complicated for others to make it. I want to make it fun and, desirable to make it. That's my desires. I want you guys to want to make it. You know, you look at it and go, ooh, I have to make that. That's what I desire. See, the zigzag lozenge is in here, and the way they do it in the color makes me like it, you know? The zigzag lozenge. You've lost it, gas chicken. Ooh, new, Valerie. A lot of the stitches in here are the same from the other one. They just do it in better colors to kind of get a better visual of it. The mirror stitch, I keep coming across this one. I found it in both books. It's got the post in it, but it's a treble because you can see the two lines. So I'm like, nah. There's the even moss stitch. I haven't done that in a while. And that gives some really cool texture. I don't know. I guess I'm looking for something with posts in it. Sounds like the cat's got the zoomies this morning. Keep hearing something and then I don't see her. Hello, Leanie. Meaning in the heat is that if it's too low and sits too long, it can evaporate. Oof. Yeah, mine sits in a garage, so thankfully it doesn't do that too much. But too badly, I should say. It's a little bit protected. These pages are so hard to turn. I feel like I'm turning like 2 at a time, so I feel like I've missed a lot of stitches. That's why you hear this. Me. I feel like there was somebody that gave you a, oh, it was Crochet Fortunate Creations. Lean. Didn't she do that for you? I don't know. I wish the Catherine wheel, well, I shouldn't say I wish it would work. I just don't know if it would work. I don't know if it would work with my stitch count that I already have. 10 plus 6. Yeah, I don't know if it would work because 8 plus 1, because 10 plus 6. No, that one wouldn't work. 8 plus 1. I don't know that it would work for that one either. We're trying to find something inspiring. The Trinity stitch. You know, Melissa, I'm thinking maybe trying. It's funny, the ripple stitch is the alpine stitch, and they're all called ripple stitch everywhere else, though. Not alpine. How about front post, back post, double crochet, and alternate on the next row? Yeah, that's an option. Had to walk across the field and get the gas can. It was hot. I guess. Oh, jeez. You're outside. The Trinity stitch is really cool looking. Like, it's got some texture to it, Melissa. I don't know. I'm really considering it. It's a lot of single crochets, though. No post work, though. Ooh, I wonder if you could do a round of Trinity stitch and then do a round of posts on top of it. Two plus one, so that would be 3. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, it might work because mine is a multiple of 3, but yeah, I just don't know. The crinkle stitch is cool. Multiple of 2. It's a raised single crochet at the front and a raised single crochet at the back. Insert the hook from in front and from right to left around the stem of the appropriate and complete the stitch. Yeah, so that'd be like a front post single crochet kind of thing. Lisa, you're no. Okay, I turned right back to the same page. You sent something to me. Hold on. Messages on my computer, so I have to get my phone. Yep, I'd have to make a bag for each stitch. That is so true. Where'd you send it to me? On Messenger? Just like where are we going here? Because there's nothing in my messages. Or on my Messenger. I just don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I know Grammy Rita would be in heaven. She'd be in heaven. I think they need to rename that one, the carpet bag stitch. Offset V-stitch. Those are motifs. I don't want those. The Trinity stitch. I checked it up on my computer and it wasn't there. Oh, is that the arrow stitch that how do you work that one up? Is that like sideways? Like I've seen that stitch and I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh. Right? That's not a bad idea, Rebecca. It's not a bad idea. I would just have to figure out a base to make. Just do like a simple base where it could be used for 90% of the stitches, but then you've got your odd count ones and then you got your evens. So bags forever. You get a bag and you get a bag and you get a bag. It's a crochet cable chevron. I just want a patriotic bag that y'all want to make. Crochet chevron, what'd you call it? Chevron cable. Hold on, did I say that right? Crochet cable. That's why I'm asking you guys for your opinions on what you want, because know, I want you to want to. That's my desire. Oh, the horizontal chevron. Oh, yeah. That's cool. That's cool. The horizontal chevron stitch. Oh, no. Don't play that. Don't play that. Six plus 3 is the multiple. I like that idea. That's not a bad idea. When would we do that, though? Well, we couldn't. I don't want to do that once. If we do that once a week, it might take more than a week to finish the bag. Maybe. I don't know. Do we do that twice a month? Every other week? What do y'all think about that? Oh yeah, I was looking at the 6 plus 3. 6 plus 3. So if I take, nope, it's not gonna work. Not my stitch count anyway. Bestie's bag series. 1 a month. Yeah, it would have to be at least 1. Because you see, it takes me a week to design it. I'm still putting my double crochets on. I'm waiting for my brain to be inspired. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this Trinity stitch. I like the name of it. It's so pretty. The Trinity stitch. I'm actually half tempted to pull. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to put a row of doubles in and then do the Trinity stitch on top of it. So you aren't allowed to change. Squeeze some blankets in there. So are you saying like we would just do 1 stitch and that's it? Or are you talking like stitch pattern? Because there are stitch patterns that take multiple rows to do, like the star stitch, which takes 2 rows. Oh my goodness. I've got like a hair in my eyebrow that is like not happy. Do I want to do the Trinity stitch or the star stitch? Oh, my eyes. They're not itchy, they're just bothering me. You would have fun though, wouldn't you? Watching me just die of like 1 stitch. That's it. I've already got 3 stitches in this right now. Hey, you do it with me, Melissa. I'll do it. I'll do it without complaining. I'll bite my tongue. Okay, how do we start this Trinity stitch? All right, so just need to chain 1, single crochet. Wish there was a way to do this Trinity stitch in a bigger stitch. Good morning, Kristen. Include stitch patterns and stitches in the jar as you like them, and then once you draw, that is what you use on the bag, no changing. Okay, I'm gonna write this down. I almost said Melissa, Rebecca. Okay, so the one stitch or stitch pattern bag challenge. The one stitch or stitch pattern bag challenge. All right, so the rule is no altering the stitch or stitch pattern. And what was the other one? Okay, whatever's drawn, gotta stick to it. Whatever stitch or stitch pattern is drawn, no changing. Is that it? Are those the two rules? No altering the stitch or stitch pattern, and whatever stitch or stitch pattern, oh my gosh, is drawn, no changing. The one stitch stitch pattern bag challenge. And then when okay, so do we want to replace it with what's in here, or and take these out for now? These are all those scrap things that we put in the jar. We'll be all bag people. Or do we keep this, or keep our scrap challenge jar and do those too occasionally? I'd have to find another jar. I don't have any big ones like that. Yes. Okay. I got it written down. When do we want to start that? We'll start that next month or this month. Happy July, by the way, everybody. Happy July Day. May gets their May Day. Why not the rest of the months? I wonder what would happen if I did do double crochets with this. You can, or do two different jar project challenges. Okay, so it goes here, here, and here. And then we draw it all together. We chain one, and go here, here, and here. Chain one. Start today. Oh yeah, we already have the batter out bag for July. Yes. We'll start that next week. Right now we're trying to make myself a patriotic bag. I'm about to just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm about to do. It's the first of the month, so now's a good time as any. Well, we can do the batter up bag and the challenge. So here's the Trinity stitch in a double crochets instead of single crochets. Well, okay, how am I going to do this? I don't even know what to put the down. I can't even talk. I don't know what to put down for stitches right now. Like, I need you guys to just start rattling them out there, I guess. And I gotta find my Post-it notes. I need another jar, bowl, or something. Basket weave. Oh, yes. Okay, here's a pen. So I could use this, I suppose. But then I take my cute little balls of yarn out of it. Okay. I don't even know. Trinity stitch. Let's put the Trinity stitch. Can I make the Trinity stitch in a taller stitch instead of a single crochet though? I know you said not to alternate. Wait, you said no altering the stitch or stitch pattern. I can't change it. Maybe on a smaller bag, I could do the Trinity stitch. Number 10, paired half. Ooh, the paired half double crochet, I did that in the Cat's Meow. I will tell you right now that that creates a lot of like width. So it will definitely widen out. The raised ripple. Well, now I'm going to be very selective of them that I pick them. They have to be at least double crochet tall. Oh no, I didn't put this on the right side. Ah! Another one back to dust. Raised ripple. Oh, let me fold that in half. Fold it in half. Okay, the next, the brick stitch. Brick. The brick raised double. Okay, I'll put that one. Number 118. So that's in that book. All right, so I got 2. Let's do the Trinity stitch. I can do it in a smaller bag. Watch me pick this one first, though. I need something that's going to go quicker with this bigger bag, though. Yeah, I got number 118 with the brick. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me figure out which one that was. The raised ripple. Hey, where's the raised ripple? Where was that one at? The raised ripple, because the other one was near it. Raised ripple 122. Oh, the raised ripple and the raised brick. Okay, let me fix that one. Number. I can erase with this pen. I love it. Raised brick. All right. Rachel, good morning. Do I want to put the Trinity in there? I don't know if I want to put the alpine? Do you want any open weave? If it's not too bad, you know, open weave is okay. Alpine for Erin. Basket weave from Erin. This is what I want from you guys. These things. Basket weave. Yes to the Trinity. 133. Page 133 or stitch 133? The small mesh. Okay. Okay. Yes to the Trinity. Okay. Trinity's in there. You made, which one did you use? The rib stitch. Small mesh. Number 133. I have no idea how many I have in there. Oh boy. The Catherine wheel. Actually, probably should do this. All right, I have 6. We got 6 more. Rib stitch. Where was the rib stitch? Are you looking in the same book? What number is that one? My thing's stuck to my thing. How about the double raised double? The double raised double. These are all very similar. Double raised double. 120. Number 120. Got the Catherine wheel. Oh. All right, there's 7. I'll do the Catherine wheel. I think that one's fine. Ooh, which honeycomb did you do? Catherine wheel. What? Let's see what number that one is. Well, there's different ones. We've got the hexagon. That's like the Catherine wheel. And we have the Catherine wheel that has really no hole in it. Number 70. Which would be it? I have a hardback 5. Oh, that's, yeah, I have that one right here too. I have that one. So if you give me a page number, I can put that one in there. Not a diagonal raised double. Honeycomb trellis. I know which one that is because I've tried that one. How did you like that one? Did it feel like it was too complicated or took too long? I do like the honeycomb trellis. So I do have that one, Rebecca, too. So if you have a page number, you can tell me. So I have this one and this one. Oh, and the stitch card deck too. Right back here. I think it's that box underneath Merlin. Is it diagonal raised? I thought it said double raised. Let me see. Where was that one at? Where'd it go? Oh, it is diagonal. Thanks. I'll figure it out. Rib was on page 78. Page 78. Okay. Page 78. Oh, the single rib. Okay. Okay. Let's see where that rib is. I don't know what that one is. That one is the basket weave. Okay, this is the one that I need to put diagonal. Diagonal. There we go. Fixed it. It's diagonal. Raised something. I don't think I put the rib stitch down. The single rib. Okay, 78. Single rib page. 78 of 500. Let's see. I was able to work it out in the round, so it works for me. All right. Let's see. I have 3, 6, 9. I need 3 more. Let's see. That one, that name just cracks me up for some reason. I don't know why. 124. Okay. I love how you said a Bible. Okay, so the carpet bag stitch page for 500. All right, 2 more. Make a popcorn bag. Just popcorns, huh? You know, we could do, hold on. There is a honeycomb in here that utilizes this one right here. We could do this honeycomb. It's basically double crochet 5 together instead of a popcorn. It does 5 it's a cluster. Or do you want me to do like straight up popcorns where you pull the hook out every stitch? Okay, so which one? The honeycomb or the alternate popcorns? Almond or walnut? So alternate popcorns number 87 or honeycomb? Stitch 74, page 85. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna put the alternate popcorn down. It does a popcorn and then a double in between it. Yeah, I'm going to do that one. Alternate popcorn. Alternate popcorn. Number 87. Okay, page 114. The crossed puff cables. Oh boy, you're giving me a challenge here, woman. Coffee bean. I don't know. Do we need to make a... Actually, you know what, Melissa? There is a bean stitch, and we could make it with chocolate brown, and then we call it a coffee bean stitch. There is a bean stitch. It's a puff stitch, basically. Let me see if I can find it. That might be the last one we put in here. I might be vetoing. Once a month project I think I could get into making for in-store inventory. Sweet, Rebecca. I have at least one person. Okay. Bean. B-E-A-N. All right, so let's look at puff. Puff stitch, puff stitch, puff. Let's see. Puff. Yeah, this one's not going to show me what I want. A coffee bean bag. I don't think this is going to show me what I want. Let's try it. Let's look. 99. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, so I mean, it's not this one per se, but I cannot hold this in the right way. But this puff stitch right here. Hold on. I can look. There's a coffee bean stitch tutorial on YouTube. What? Hold on. Crochet coffee bean stitch. The coffee bean stitch. Huh. Because there's the bean stitch that we could do. I didn't realize there was a coffee bean stitch. I just need a better, like, I need it to show me, like, better colors or something. I knew we weren't going to get any rain at 8 o'clock. It's 8:40, 8:50, and it's like not doing anything. The mini bean stitch. I mean, there's the bean stitch, and it kind of looks like coffee beans, but this no gap coffee bean stitch, I'm like, it's just hard to really get a grasp of it without playing the video. Let's see. What exactly are they doing? Oh, I wonder if this is where they're doing like front loop, back loop all the way across in like the half double crochet. So that's just single crochets. And then they did a stack single crochet. Oh, they just do the stack single crochet all the way across. think. Yeah, that's all they're doing. Hold on, let me mute this and watch it. Well, hold on, let me watch her do it again. All right, so she goes into the stitch, yarn over, pull through those two, goes back into there, yarn over, pull through. Oh no, it's almost like a half double on top of a single. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Good morning, Kendall. Well, we're coming up with stitches to put in a stitch jar. We're going to make 1 bag a month for 12 months starting today. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. I've got 11 stitches in here. Okay. So we could do the mini bean stitch, or we could do this coffee bean stitch. That's actually kind of cool. Let's see. Do you just repeat row 2? Continue across, but first, just be double crochet in this stitch. Okay. Okay, single crochet. Oh, okay. So you single crochet and then you do that weird stitch. Okay, so let me show you this. Okay, let me show you these two different ones. All right, I'm going to show you two different pictures, and you guys pick which one. One's just a bean stitch, and one is like another person's, what they're calling coffee bean stitch. All right, so here is the bean stitch. Okay, it's the big picture on the right. The green, the pink, and the orange over here. They call it coffee bean stitch mug cozy. Or hold on, let me unshare this. So the option A or option B. Oh, clicking on it like y'all can see what I'm doing. Or option B. Here's option B. So do we want, I'm gonna write bean stitch on here, but then if we do this one, I'll write the coffee bean stitch and then YouTube. Bean. Well, you guys pick. Do you want me to show you the other one again? I did not do the waffle V stitch. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. These are all new stitches that I haven't really done these patterns before, so. Bean stitches a yarn eater. I like the first. Okay, so there's option B, or I'll show you option. Oh, stop doing right. All right, so option A is this one, where you can kind of see in all the different pictures, they're very similar bean stitches. The one, they actually just kind of embroider beans on it. But right over here to the right, the big picture, that's the bean stitch. It kind of zigzags its way up the pattern, up the fabric. So there's option A, and then option B again, option B. Okay, so just the regular bean stitch. Now there is a mini bean stitch and a regular bean stitch. Okay. Sounds like we're going with option A. This is B, so okay. I wrote bean stitch on here. Oh, and I wrote it on the wrong side again. Gotta write it on the sticky side so I can fold these in half. All right. Y'all ready for this? A first. This is how amazing projects come to fruition. I don't know if it's getting, I don't think they're getting mixed up very well. That's why I had to put my hand in here and mix them up. Shake and bake don't help this jar. Shake and bake don't help this jar. Oh, I'm losing them. I'm losing them. I think they're all in there. All right. Are y'all ready? So for our first bag, got one. I got one right here. Please be a good one. Of course. I can't change it. I can't change it. Oh, I gotta figure out how to make that one work with the one I have. Okay. So the Catherine wheel. Let's see. Catherine wheel. Where was the Catherine wheel in here? Hopefully I can make it work on my stitch count that I have. Because, oh, hey, it's raining. Okay, I was proven wrong. I was like, we're not going to get any rain. It's raining. All right. Catherine wheel. Whale. Shake it. Then just have the 50 glow in the dark stars to go. Wow. Okay. I might have to make a new base. I'm all about the base. The base. I might have to make a new base because I only have 108 stitches, so I don't know how to make that work with the Catherine wheel stitch. Shake it again. Hey, Rebecca said I'm not allowed to, it's a challenge. So my rule is whatever stitch or stitch pattern is drawn, no changing. So I can't. I can make a different one, I guess. $10 plus 6. Oh, I need like a, okay, here we go. Catherine wheel 1. Or I can do the Catherine wheel 2 as 8 plus 1. I don't know if that will work. Pick another one. Okay, we'll put the Catherine wheel back in after I pick one, because I don't know if these will all work or not, but swords up. Who has the right to veto the stitch? I don't know. Rebecca gave me this challenge, so maybe she does. In the round, Google says multiple of 10. I have 108 though. I need 2 more stitches. That's it. I mean, I could always add a couple in, I guess. I could just add 2 stitches. I could make, oh, you know what I could do is just, because it's just 2 stitches, it won't increase it that much. So I could just do a round of, I could do another round of half double crochets and just put an increase in randomly 2 places. Right? And then I can stick to my challenge the correct way. I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna follow the rules. I'm just gonna eat the system and just increase a couple stitches here. All right, so we're just gonna add a row of half double crochets, and I'm just gonna randomly add in an extra stitch, 2 stitches. Okay, fine. BB says, let's do it. All right, if this doesn't work, we have to do the Catherine wheel, okay? The small mesh stitch. I know, that's why I think we stick with it. I can just add 2 stitches in. Let's just stick with the Catherine's wheel. All right, so I'm just going to add in, I like the firework idea, because I can switch every 2 rounds, because I think it's a 2-round repeat. Yeah, I think it's it's a 4-row repeat at least. I think it's 4 rows. 1, 2, or no, maybe it's just 2 rows. Oh, that's hard to tell. That's what I was thinking about Grammy Rita when I thought about it. So I'm just adding in 2 stitches. It's not gonna, yeah. So when we do the base, we just need to make sure we add on this row here. On the first row, that's what we should do. On the row where you do the half double crochets in the back loop, 3rd loop, just find 2 places to add an extra stitch. Yeah, I think that would look awesome. Now, Grammy Rita, do we want to do it like this, where we do the whole wheel in one color? Or do we want to switch it like this, where they're alternating basically every row between the 3 colors? Yeah, it's easy to do. It's just shell stitches, shells made from double crochets and single crochets and chains. That's all it is. A lot of skipping and yeah. All right. So what do you think? Because I have 3 colors here, so I could alternate every row and just carry my yarn up each row and not have to worry about tails. But you could do however you want to. Okay, so the base that I came up with, we'll keep it the same. We'll keep this base the same unless we want to make all our bags this big. We can also reduce the amount of stitches that we do. We don't have to increase as high. Do a whole wheel in one color, but you could try it. Yeah, I've seen it in the what you're talking about, where you do the whole wheel in one color. But I could still carry it every 2 rows, I think. Because I think it's just 2 rows that completes the, yeah, 2 rows completes the wheel. Yeah. 1. Well, hold on. Where the heck is 2 at? Oh, single crochets, chain 3s. Row 2. This is row. Does not make any sense what this is saying. Where's my other book at? It's right here. Yeah, so this is what you're talking about, doing it like that. All right, let me pull this one down. I think this one's going to make more sense. And it's across 2 pages instead of just the one tiny little chart. All right. So yeah, it's 3 rows, it looks like. See, this has it properly labeled. No, it's only 2 rows. 2 row repeat. Yeah, because it takes 2 rows to do the wheel. I've done this before, so it's been a long time. I think it's been over 10 years or something like that since I've done the Catherine wheel. To do or not to do school today? That is the question. My husband's supposed to take the day off today, but there's some people he had to talk to that left before he did yesterday, and so he needed to talk to them this morning, so he had to go into work this morning. But he should be home at any time. He said 10 was when he was trying to shoot for being back home, so we'll see. They'll probably get tomorrow and Friday. Yeah, tomorrow and Friday and the weekend off. All right, so next question. I'm doing this row in white. Trying to decide if I should do the next color. All right, I've done my 2 extra stitches. I did one at the beginning corner, and I just picked another corner of the bag to do the second one in, so they're kind of opposite of each other. So now I just got to decide, do I want to do the first row in what my first wheel in white, or if I want to switch to blue first and then go back to white and then red. That's what I think I'm going to do. White in between the red and blue and just alternate the red and blue. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. So it'd be red, white, blue, white, red, white, blue, white, red, white, blue, white, red, white, blue. Like that. Yeah, I know. Hopefully our vision, the pictures that we have in our heads, Grammy Rita, come out the way we want them to. All right. I think I'll switch to the blue for my first Catherine wheel. For the first row of shell. No, I won't. I'll do another row of white, then I'll switch to the blue, so that way I get a full blue wheel, because the first one's going to be my setup shell row, and I'll make that white. That, yeah. Do some red and white stripes in double crochet a strip of dark blue and double crochet, then Catherine's wheel, and then reverse stripe. Thankfully, I had a copy made as the final waterline hookup is today, and they said we would have no water for about 2 hours. Do some red and white stripes in double crochet a strip of dark blue and double crochet, then Catherine's wheel, and then reverse stripe. Oh, I was thinking of just doing Catherine's wheel all the way up. All the way up. All right. Slip stitch. So got myself a white half double crochet row with my extra 2 stitches. So Rebecca, we drew a stitch. It was the Catherine's wheel. Catherine wheel. I didn't put Catherine's, but I put Catherine. And so I needed to add an extra 2 stitches to my stitch count. So I just secretly put them in there. So I have 2 extra stitches now. All right, now I'm going to do the first row of Catherine wheel. You like Grammy Rita's? Okay, so red and white stripes in double crochet, a strip of dark blue. Catherine wheel, and then reverse stripe. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So are you talking like just one Catherine wheel in the middle somewhere? Or I think we would have to do at least 4 rows to get the one Catherine wheel. Okay, so so stack single crochet. Hold on, you said. Oh, I think it would. I think your gradient would look fine. Oh, red, hold on, red and white. I need to write that down. Red and white stripes in double. Okay. All right, so red and white double crochet, blue double crochet row, Catherine's wheel. So Catherine's wheel, and then blue double crochet row, and then the red and white again. Right? Is that what you mean? So red and white striping, a blue stripe, and then the Catherine's wheel, and I don't know how to do that though with the Catherine's wheel and doing that blue strip, because you have to have a setup row of shells before you can do a wheel by itself. So I would have to do a strip of blue of double crochets, and then the first row of the Catherine's wheel would be in blue, but then I would switch to a white to make the wheel, the full wheel, and then switch back to the blue to top it off, and then do a row of blue, and then red, white on top. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not thinking too hard here. All right, so I need to switch back to red. I might have to go get more yarn to do this. Silly blue. Yeah, because in order to get that white to be like a firework, I would have to do the first row of the Catherine's wheel in the blue. Okay, so double crochet red and white. So how far do we want to do red and white? The striping. It would look good with in between double crochet in this bag. Says it will look more like a firework in the middle of everything. Yeah. So in theory, I should have done another row. Well, actually, if you're making this bag and you do the base, just add 2 stitches in on your row where you're doing the back loop, third loop. And then that way, when you do your 3 rows of half double crochets above it, you won't have to add in the stripe that I did of white. And I just didn't go back to red because I already had it cut and the white attached, or, you know, started anyway, not attached. I could have went back to the red and just tied it on or whatever, but it'll work out fine. So for you guys, though, you're going to add those 2 extra stitches in the half double, or the round where you do the back loop, third loop. And then you just do your 4 rounds of half double crochets, because I've added a 4th round now. So before you start the striping of red, white, red, white. Look good with the I want to use red, white, and blue now, but only have white and stash. I know, right? Doesn't it make you feel patriotic? Good morning, Dawn. You're fine. Okay, so I'm not going to get anywhere today very far because we've been like all over the place with stitches and stuff this morning. So I will just work on figuring out how far we want to go with the red, white, red, white. So yours is probably going to look different than mine, but so this white row should technically be red, and then I should be on white, but I'm trying to red, white stripe it here. So it'll be a little different from everybody else's. So how many rows of double crochets do I want to do before I switch to the Catherine wheel in the center? If I did, well, I mean, we could try 7, you know, do 3 white, 4 red, 3 white. Again, I'm probably going to have to go get more yarn because I don't know if I have enough red to even stripe enough up to the blue. So I might have to go buy some Hobby Lobby yarn not on sale to finish this bag this week, or to keep going on this bag. Otherwise it'll get put down until Monday when I can go buy yarn on sale. So say shopping. Yarn shopping. For more cotton. I need more red. I mean, I have some more red up here, but it's completely different, like, shades. It's not this color red. Unless Walmart has their red that matches this red. If it matches this red. I don't know if it does. It's killing your brain cells. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I don't know if the Walmart red is the same, though. And it's not raining anymore. Shopping for yarn. Oh, it's already 9:23. No! I don't want to get off of here. There's a small chance we may go till like 10. Go a half hour longer tomorrow and Friday. Maybe. Small chance. Can't promise nothing. I gotta figure out when our appointment is for the passports tomorrow. So that way I don't, run into that. Yay! Woohoo! That's so awesome, Frizzy. So happy that you got something. And it's something, it ended up being in a library again. That's awesome. It was meant to be that you were supposed to work around books. And in a fun way, you know. It's not just like working the books, you know, stuff. Fun stuff. All right, I am almost done with my one round of red double crochets. So like I said, I think I'm going to do 4 red, 3 white in between, and then switch to the blue. And then I'll do the Catherine wheel in the blue, or white and blue. Hopefully it comes out. Well, happy Canada Day. Yeah, I was saying happy July Day, you know, because May has their May Day, May 1st day. So I was like, happy July Day. So, and inadvertently, it's Canada's Day. Happy birthday to Canada. Okay. Oop, hold on. Pull up the white. And then sleep over to here. And then we're gonna do a stack single crochet. So when you guys, if you guys are gonna make the bag, you're going to put those 2 extra stitches in, again, like I said, on the row where you do the back loop, 3rd loop, where you put your single crochet or your half double crochet into the half double crochet into the back loop and 3rd loop. And then after that round, so you'll have 110 stitches after that round. And then when you do your 3 more, you're going to do 3 more rounds of half double crochets on top of that and have a total of there's something on my bag. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have a total of 5 rows of half double crochet. So the row that starts the side wall with your 2 extra stitches, and then you're going to have 4 rounds of half double crochets on top of that one for a total of 5 rounds of half double crochets, all in the same color. And then after you finish that, you're going to have 7 rows of just straight double crochets. So you're going to do white first, and then, unless you like the way I did it, you're going to do white first. So you'll do 4 rows of white, 3 rows of red, something like that. Then you'll switch to the blue. Is this a week's? No, next week is, because last week was the sale week. So 9/28. So this is 2 rows of double crochets. I don't know. So you're going to do, like I said, this row of white down here of half double crochet should have been red. And then I switched to white to do the white, red stripes, red and white stripes. But you could do it like this if you wanted to. Maybe switch to the white on that last round of half double crochets. That way you can start with red. Because I think starting and ending with red would be better than starting and ending with white. So red, white, red, white, red, red, white, red, white, red. Red, white. No, white, red. Anyway, 4 rows of red and 3 rows of white in between the red. So 7 rounds of double crochets. Yes, it was in 1 minute. Give me just a minute. Yeesh. I hope I'm making sense. So red, white, red, white, red, white, red. 7 rows, alternating red, white, red, white. And then we'll have the blue in the center with the white Catherine wheel. Catherine's wheel. All right, well, I'm not going to get this round finished before we're done. So if you're following that and you even get to where I'm at before tomorrow, so do the base and then add those 2 stitches in when you go to do the half double crochet round in the back loop, 3rd loop round. Do 3 more rounds of half double crochets on top of that in red, then switch to white without breaking your yarn. You can just carry your yarn up the seam. And then make the last round of half double crochets in white, switch to red, make your next round in double crochets in red, and then do red, white, red, white, red, white for 7 rounds of double crochets, alternating red, white, or whatever color you want to do, whatever colors you're doing. I'm doing patriotic, so that's why I keep saying the colors. So whatever color you want to do, or you just do all 7 rounds in one color. Doesn't matter. So I will see y'all same time, same place tomorrow. And happy Canada Day, happy Hump Day, happy first day of July. It is the middle of the year, y'all. Stay cool, stay hydrated. Remember, you are all somebody to somebody. And I hope you feel the love. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is only a day away.